أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإذا قيل له اتق الله أخذته العزة بالإثم فحسبه جهنم ولبئس المهاد. Dear friends, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I recited Surah Baqarah Ayat number 206. This ayat is also the same as we described in the previous two ayat about hypocrites. So hypocrites, they have different type of tactics to motivate the people, to persuade the people with their talking, with their different type of tactics. They, in order to get their own benefits, or in order to fulfill their needs and luxury things or something what they want. So they are not in a position to fulfill the human rights, but they spoil the rights of the humanity, and they are just to kill the people, to destroy the properties of the people, to destroy the crops and agriculture, and they are not a good people. Even if they get the government like ruling, they become so much bad that in order to fulfill their own benefits they can destroy the progeny or destroy the the people's generation, and also they destroy the agriculture and crops and vegetables and fruits and all these things which are the needed or the food for the humans. So these are not good people. These are hypocrites. And similarly, you can check these people at low level also. Like low level mean like in your society. In your society, you can see some people, they are doing different type of tactics, different type of evils, backbiting, the stealing, sexual evils, and just to do the business or eating the money that comes from the interest or uri. So they are just to do anything which they feel is giving them benefits, but they don't want to look at the Sharia, but that Iman and the Islam is just for title for them, and they are not really Muslim, because inside heart is something different, but what is coming from their tongue, that is different. So this way, in this ayat, Allah is just to say them that when these people are said by other people that you must have fear of Allah and leave all type of evil practices, whatever you do, the good, bad things, you have to leave all that. Be a good Muslim. But those people, they don't be a good Muslim. They become more and more uh, uh, and you can say uh, they extend themselves more and more towards doing evil practices. So they make their life more bad, and they feel they are doing that is they are doing good job, or they are doing well in order to protect their own honor and respect and ego. So that is the problem. So this way Allah said, and those people, the place of those people is hell, and that is very bad place for them. So Allah said in this ayat we read now, Allah said, wa iza, and when, kila lahu, when it is said to them, kila said, wa iza kila lahu, when it is said to them, huttakillah, so frighten from Allah, just to have fear of Allah. When it is said to them, you should have fear of Allah. You must have fear of Allah. When it is said, why you are not having the fear of Allah? Why are you doing bad things? When why you not leaving that one? So when it is said, so Allah said in this ayat, wa iza qila lahuttaqillaha, when it is said to them, fear Allah, akhazatuhul izzatu. Akhazat mean then they are held by their honor, izzatu, their honor just hold them and make them proud, and that ego, or that their they think their honor, their ego, their respect, their position within the society, within the country, that is the top priority, and they are just to look after that one, even in order to protect their honor, ego, they kill the other people, they destroy the properties of the people, but they are ready to do everything, but they think that we are protecting our honor, ego, we are our proud people, so this way. So Allah said about them, so wa iza qila lahum wa iza qila lahu taqillaha, and when it is said to them, uh, have fear of Allah, akhazatuhul izzatu, so izzat, the pride, their pride takes them, or akhazathu, the pride of that man takes him, bil ismi, to do the sinful thing, for hasbuhu jahannam, and enough for that person is hell, wala base al mihad, and surely that is the bad place, evil place, the bad, evil resting place for them, which is hell. So that is their place, they will go there. So this way, so those people, even their pride, their honor, their ego makes them to do more sins, just in order to protect their ego, because they think that we are the honorable people within the society, and we are proud people within the within our society and our country. So our position is so strong, no one is have capability to say something to us, even if when they are said that what you are doing, you are spoiling the human rights, you are doing all bad things, you are stealing the things, or you are using the interest, or you are doing the sexual evils, you are doing bad things, different type of bad things what they are doing, people who are good, after looking that one, then they say to them, so you must have fear of Allah. That time those people, they say, who are you? Do you think to whom you are speaking? My position is top position, your position is nothing, you are negligible person. So what is your status in your society? Nothing. Why you are saying to me this type of thing? I am doing good job, I am nice person, what I am doing, I know. So I am doing everything good for the people, for ourselves, for, so it means those people, what type of things they are doing for the people, they think that they are doing good job. So this is the point. If you look back Surah Baqarah in the beginning, when Allah said the signs of the hypocrite is this one also, that when it is said to them that you are doing bad job, what you are doing is wrong, and they say no, what we are doing, we are just to reform the society. You are making the things correct at their own place. So we are doing good jobs. We are making the peaceful situation. But what they are doing? They are doing the destruction within the society. They, even if someone is coming in between the the thing what they are doing, so they just kill that one also. And if even they can destroy the property and the things of those persons also, they have no any care of food and other things, even they destroy the crops and agriculture and different other things, whatever comes on the way they can do, but they think that they are protecting their own ego, honor and pride, and that is the topmost in the eyes of them. Even if they can achieve that one, at the expense of people's life or destruction of their properties and food, so they can do it. So this is the thing, because those people in the previous ayat, Allah said, if these hypocrites, when they are given the power, like to control the country, like if they become the ruler, and what type of things they do, they are just to take their own benefits. In order to achieve the benefits, if something is coming obstruction in the way of achieving their own benefits, they destroy that one. They kill the people also. They kill the properties of the people. They can destroy the agriculture and crops and different things. Whatever comes, even they can spoil everything. There is no anything that makes them to understand what they are doing is right or wrong. So they have no sense of wrong and right, but only one type of sense they have, that they have to achieve their own goals and objectives, even if they can get that one just by killing the people, by destroying the society things, or stealing the things, or by uh, doing any type of wrong way, they can do that one. So this is the point, which is very very destructive and bad, and make the mind of a people who is common person, sensible person, that what type of things they are doing, everything is wrong, and they think what they are doing is right. So when those person are advised that though you are doing wrong thing, and then they become more willful to do that one. They becomes like a, like they become to do more and more in order to disturb and to get their own benefits. So they are not to come back and to astaghfar, tawbah, and to do the good things, nothing. They are like the Abu Jahl. Abu Jahl, what type of honor, ego he was having in the society. So he was protecting that one. In order to protect the honor before the people, so he was unable to accept Islam, because he was thinking that if he will accept Islam, then his honor among the people will finish, and his ego will not stay. Similar situation you can look at the Fir'aun and Musa alayhi salam. So Musa alayhi salam, when invited Pharaoh to accept Allah, and then you have to believe that Allah is your Lord, and you have to worship Allah, leave all other things, and you don't claim that you are. He was saying that ana Rabbul Alamin. So he was saying like that, on Rabbukumul Ala. So he was saying, I am the Rabb. But Musa alayhi salam said, you are not Allah, you are not God, you are the slave of Allah. You just accept and believe, and he was understanding from his mind. The Pharaoh was understanding, but what was inside him? That was the honor before the people, the ego, honor, the position, the pride. So he was, in order to save that pride, save that honor, so he was not accepting Islam until when he was drowning in water, you can see. So that time when his life was finishing, that time he said, I'm ready to accept what Musa alayhi salam said. Musa alayhi salam was right, so I want to accept Islam. I want to accept the Allah that is Musa alayhi salam Rabb. So I want to accept that. But that time is nothing, because when a person is dying at the time of death, tawbah astaghfar is not accepted. So tawbah astaghfar is only accepted when a person is alive before death. If a person do, then is all right. But at the time of death, tawbah astaghfar is not accepted by Allah. So the Pharaoh was protecting his own honor also. Abu Jahl was also protecting his own honor. And you know that these people who are munafiqeen, these people are also protecting their own honor, ego, pride. That is the thing. And if a person who is advising them, they become more and more towards the sinful things. They want to do more sinful things. They just try to become enemy of that person who is advising them. So that is the thing. Even they can do whatever they want with that person also. So that is the thing. Like for example, I can give you other example. Like for example, if you look at the marriages parties in our Muslim society, Allah said in Holy Quran that you are not allowed to spend money just which is more than need. So you are just allowed to spend only which is needful, not more than that. That will be wasteful money. If you waste your money, so Allah will not accept that one, but that will be the way of shaitan, and you will be called the brothers of shaitan if you are wasting money like in the marriages or in dowry, in different type of other activities. But if the people they think if we are not to make like 7 dishes in our party, if we are not to book the big hotel for that one, if we are not to spend so much money in our society, the position and honor and ego and our pride will fall down. But what they do, they are doing everything against Allah's order and command that is written in Holy Quran, that you are not to waste your money, you are just to spend only which is needful. But they are doing what is forbidden by Allah, they are doing that one. So if someone say to them, don't do it, you are doing wrong thing, they say, do you know, this is our pride, this is our honor, this is our ego and position in our society. If we are not doing that one, our position in society will fall and people will not accept us, and will have a problem for our children, and they will also feel it. But they don't think what is their own iman and what is their iman telling them about that creator who said wallahu basirum bil ibad, that is Allah who is watching them every time. So Allah is watching every slave every time. Allah kulli shan qadir. Allah is Alim. He knows everything. So Allah said you are not to waste your money, but they are doing that. So if someone say don't do it, but they say, oh, who are you? Why you are saying to us? That is tradition of our society. So this type of person is also munafiq, is hypocrite, because that person is violating the ayat of Allah, the order of Allah, the command of Allah that comes in Holy Quran. So it means then the person say I am Muslim. Where is Muslim? Where is your Islam? And these type of people who are just for their own honor, just for their own ego, just for their own pride, in order to make their pride, ego and honor, they are spoiling the rights towards Allah, they are spoiling the rights towards human beings, they were spoiling the rules regulation of their own iman and sharia of Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and they are destroying the things which are which are useful in society, because the rights of those people, for example, if they were just to save the money and that money was just for the poor people which are needful, and that will go to them, so they are using there. This is like a destruction, destroying and cheating with Allah. So these people are like that. And even you can see the munafiqeen, like Allah told us in the ayat number 204. You have already learned that if some people comes to you and say you, oh, I love you a lot, I can't live without you. You don't believe in my heart, so there is so much love I can't express that one. But believe me, Allah witness, Allah knows how much love I have in my heart about you. But actually, this person is cheating you, because in the heart of that person there is nothing, no love, just love of his own benefit that the person is need to get from you, and to have these type of talking just to motivate you, make your mind to get his own benefit. So this is the point. And even in this situation, what the person is doing, he is making witness that Allah, what is in my heart is Allah knows, and I'm truthful. But actually he is in his filthy thing in his heart, and he is just to say that Allah is watching my filth inside my heart. Think now about this one. What is the respect of Allah in that person's heart? And do you accept this person as Muslim? Because the first thing that is in the heart of a Muslim, that is love of Allah. Then, because when we read La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, the first belief comes in Al believe in Allah. So if a person who is using Allah for his temporary benefit, so what is the respect of Allah? And even every salah he say Allahu Akbar. Allah is the greatest. But here his own desire is the greatest. And Allah who is greatest, here is Allah's status. Where is? Think now about the person, what the person is doing. I love you, I love you. Nothing. These people are more hypocrites. Be careful from them, and you must be understand that actually if a person who is loyal to you, who is faithful to you, actually that Allah will put in your heart. You understand, be careful and request Allah help me, and what is the right, you have to show me that one, and just to, if there is a wrong thing comes before me, help me to identify that. Just make dua this every time. Allah will give you also the understanding and the vision to look the people and understand who is good for you, who is bad for you. So the you can see, even you can look at the women's also. We can see many women, they are like in Saudi Arabia, in here, in England, in Europe, in Pakistan, India, different countries. You can see in the Islamic Muslim countries, you can see many type of women, they have hijab, and you can see they have hijab, the full hijab, but there is nothing down, no any clothes, inside they are naked, outside is hijab. Where is Islam then? Even they have money, they have everything, they have different type of clothes in the house, but nothing. But if from inside is naked, where is Islam? Which Islam say this is the position of the woman? Read Surah Nur and understand what type of the veil and the we say hiding and covering of the woman. So where is? And you can see a woman who is going outside and having the fragrance and good smell and on her body, and then has like a beautiful makeup and everything, then going outside, totally haram. That woman will not get the fragrance of paradise at the day of judgment. That is in holy, the look at Holy Quran, Surah Nur, what this woman is doing. And the girls, go to school, and different type of social media now is what the social media is doing. What is the relationship they are developing with those people? Where is written that? If you say someone, girls or women, you say what you are doing is outside Islam, they say it is part of our society. So where is Islam? Where is Allah? Where is Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam? And where is Sharia? If you say them about that, you must have a fear of Allah. Then they say, what type of person you are, just to say us this one. I have seen some people in Europe also here, and when they are just to advise the children, advise the wives and advise the children, and those people who are children, they call the police. They say this person is also, this person is not good. It is, this person is disturbing us, and they do false allegations and make the parents into the jail, and this happens. So where is Islam then? Think now. So this is happening. So these people, the place of these people, Allah said, "Fahasbuhu Jahannam," and the place of that people is hell. Wala base al mihad, and the hell is that is not a good place, evil place, bad place, and they will have to go there forever. Then problem, because this is not a simple thing. And the Prophet ﷺ said in one hadith that if a person who has little bit proudness in that, in proudness in the heart, like equal to the smallest grain, so that person will not get the paradise. So you can see even the munafiqeen, they are just to do different type of tactics uh, just to get the benefit only, or in order to satisfy their own ego, pride, and honor within the society. So nothing more. They will go to pray in salahs, just in mosque, just to show the people that I am a good person within the society. I can pray. Look, I can do everything. They can help the people, just to show the people that, show that I look, I am giving charity. I have done a lot of good work. But if you look at what they are doing inside, if you stay with that person at least 1 week, you can see what are the activities of that person. Even the person who is the ruler of a country, you look at the rulers of the country throughout the world, what they are doing. They are just to get only the benefits, pride of themselves, ego and honor. They are just to save that one, nothing more. They are not serving the community, they are not serving the Muslim, they are not serving, because service comes when they have fear of Allah. Rasul hikmata makhafat Allah. So the the main thing is that fear of Allah is the base of the wisdom, but they have destroyed it. There is no fear. They have fear of their fear of their pride. They have fear of their ego. They have fear of their own honor. So they are protecting that one only. So that is their Allah. So these are people of nafs also. And what is the situation of these people? And these people, they have made something other than Allah, for which they are worshipping now. And these are the kuffar. Then it will become like a, the kuffar, there are two types. One are those people who are just to leave Allah, and Allah is not their worthy of worship, but something other, statues and some stores and different things. Those are one type of kuffar. And other type of kuffar are those people, for them the only desires of the person, or nafs of the person, or their honor of the person, or desire of the person, or pride of the person, or ego of the person is their own Allah. They are worshipping that one. They are every time protecting that one, even spoiling their own rights towards Allah, rights towards human beings, rights towards the Sharia of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. They are not to protect that one. Whatever is in Quran or Sunnah, they are spoiling that one, and they are becoming only and only to protect their own honor and ego and pride. So that is the main thing. So these people, for them, you can see Allah said in this ayat, wa izakila lahu taqillaha, and when it is said to them, fear Allah, akhazathul izzatu, their pride comes on the way, bil ism, and they become more and more to do the sins, and they become willful to do the sins, and they become they are have been completely entangled to do the sinful life. And they, when you are just to stop them, they becomes more and more towards the evil life and doing sinful things. And Allah said, then for hasbuhu jahannam, and for them there the place of those people is hell, wala base al mihad, and that place is the bad place where they have to stay there. And the Prophet ﷺ said, ad-dunya mazra'atul akhirah, and this dunya, this world is a This is the reward for the akhirah. Whatever you will sow, like this is like a field where agriculture, like the people, they are just to sow the seed, and the fruit comes and they are just to harvest the crop. And whatever you will do here, the good deeds, you will take that one at the day of judgment. So that is the thing. And at the day of judgment, like Allah said in Holy Quran, that the فَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ خَيْرٍ يَرَهُ. And if you have done good deed, even that is equal to a minute, very smallest one, and that Allah will bring that one before you also. وَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ شَرًّا يَرَهُ. If you have done the evil thing, even evil practice you have done, that is very, very, very minute, is a very, very tiny, and even a very, very tiny, Allah will bring that one before you at the day of judgment also. So this way, the best is that one. Try to be good person, like Allah said in Surah Maryam, ayat number 96. Inna allazina amanu, and the people who are no doubt the people who are with iman, wa amilu salihate, and try to do and the good deeds. Sayaj alo lahumur rahmanu wudda. So Allah will create in them the love. So love towards Allah, to do the good things, to follow the Sharia of Holy Prophet ﷺ, to be the good people. So the main thing is that, so we have to look after what we are doing. We have to look, is there anything against Sharia in us? We have to pinpoint everything and write down number wise how many flaws are in our life, and try to minimize them. Just leave them and bow down before Allah, and bend before Allah, just for astaghfar and tawbah. And if you have done something wrong with some other people, and because you spoiled the human rights, you have to go before them and fulfill the rights. And if you have stolen something or taken, you have to give the things back and request for forgiveness from the people also. And then come back to Allah and request for forgiveness and do tawbah, astaghfar, and try to be good as possible, because this life is just for temporary, and we are just to get the reward of this life in the life hereafter. And on the basis of that one, we will get hell or paradise. So we try to get to this life to make it more good, so that we can get the life hereafter, the best one reward, that is Jannatul Firdaus. Allah will give us. Ameen.